I just took off my makeup today. Like, you know that, Monet, are we recording already? Monet, you know that look when you took off your makeup and you just look like you just took off makeup?
Well, to be fair, that's how you kind of look all the time. So, like, whatever.
You wish, bitch.
What does your hat say?
You literally wish. It says, she, her, their pronouns.
Work. Did you see Elon Musk?
He made
a comment basically saying how pronouns are like so annoying, and he's like I get like the necessity of it, but like they're like just making things untidy. It's like because people put them on their Twitter bios, on their Instagrams, on the bottom of the emails. I'm like, this coming from the guy who named his kid after fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just really hard. Anyway, quadratic equation. Bring your ass to
literally, though. Oh my god, do you know what the quadratic equation is?
I think the quadratic equation is -4 plus or negative b plus or minus. I don't fucking. What do you know what it is?
I don't. But I think what you were about to say was the Pythagorean theorem. Is what you were quoting.
Pythagorean theorem.
X equals -b plus or minus the square root of b squared over 4ac.
Nigga, sit that was down.
White people love to show off their little knowledge.
So Monet, okay, so the fans have spoken, and anyone who's a patron who tuned into our little 30-minute episode, Monet, they have sounded off, and they agree with me. You were on one that episode. But
you knew I was on one. We started off because I was telling you I was mad about you taking a picture in the costume that I told you about that you got made because of me, and that we were very clear about that.
That I paid for, and they also
say it again. That you what? That
I paid for. That I paid for.
But did you stole the idea from me? Do we agree on that?
I didn't steal it. You told me to get it. Anyway, we're moving on. I didn't steal it. You told me to do it anyway.
Yeah, because we're gonna do it for Sigma River. Anyway, so now we can move on. Okay.
Well, also what I was saying too was this reminds me of the time that I had that dress. I had 2 Chinese dresses, and I gave you one, and I said, Monet, we should get photos in this. And I actually paid for the dress with my money, and then you went and got a photo in it, and I actually paid for it.
Bob, I can bring the photo right such now. A fucking liar. First of all, let's rewind. First of all, hold on. No. Oh my god, you're a pathological liar. Okay, so first of all, the outfits. First of all, the outfits. You told me the story 19,000 times, more times than I care to hear about it. How you were on the road and you just happened to see the dresses in this vintage store. You never called me and be like, "Hey,
it wasn't okay."
Whatever. Well, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Then you can make some amendments. And then you weren't like, "Hey, Monet, I'm at the store and I want to get these 2 dresses." You just bought the dresses, and then B, you took a picture in the black dress when you were in the corset before I ever even had the green dress. So that's because I didn't even know the dress existed until you took that picture. So that is literally just my oh my god.
Yeah, here's what happened though. I got 2 dresses, and I got 2 dresses that were similar to each other with you in mind. And then I gave
did you tell me?
And then I gave you the dress, and then I said we should do pictures in these. And then you said we should, and then you sat down at your little table. You know how you was like,
what, Bob? Please show me this picture because you are so full of shit.
With your little hair doing this,
Bob. First of all, that
I didn't say anything. It wasn't a big deal.
Time out. Bob, you're so crazy because in that picture I'm wearing a purple dress. You're thinking about
the picture. Let's go through your
Instagram. Oh my god, Bob, I'm literally so sick from your delusion. I am seasick from how delusional you are.
Let's go through your gram, Mom.
Bob, you're confusing things. I wore that green dress on. I wore it with that hair when I did the pit stop with you. That was literally months after. Yeah, please show us.
Yeah, but you know what?
Look at him! Oh, if you are watching this on Patreon, y'all know Bob. Y'all know about what he's wrong. He's like, let me find it. As soon as Bob really can't find it, he's like, yeah. But anyway,
I mistook this picture for a different. But all I'm saying is, I gave you the. I said we have matching ones.
That's not true.
But here's the thing: when you got it, I was like, you know what? I gave the dress to Monet. It is now true. It's now your dress.
Bob,
so I never mentioned a photo shoot or anything.
You never mentioned a photo shoot. Bob, you bought the dresses on the road.
Can you just time out? Don't recall it instead of saying
no, because I know emphatically that you didn't. You posted that picture of you.
It's not true.
You were so
I
upset.
post a picture of myself in the dress because it's a really good picture.
And it was exactly, and it was months before I even had the green dress. What are you even talking about?
Because you were on the road. It was not because I didn't see you. I was waiting for you to get home. When you got home, I said, Monet, here's a dress. I have a matching dress. Now we both have matching dresses. Did that not happen?
Exactly. But we never
said we should do photos in these.
We never did pictures. So, but after you posted a picture of the dress, I wore it on the pit stop with you. Literally, probably 2 years after you bought the dress. You're so crazy. Oh my God, you're crazy.
All I'm saying is
crazy.
It is your dress, and even though I paid for it,
you're crazy.
Even though I spent $110,
you are a crazy fucking person. Jesus
on
Christ.
that dress. But you know what? You can do whatever you want with it.
Oh my God.
So also all the users were like, by the way, iPhone elitism is fully a thing. I don't know why Monet's acting.
Well, I will say this. Someone literally tweeted and tagged me, and they were like, I'm not trying to do like a thing. They're like, but why do Android pictures look why do Android Instagrams be so blurry? And I literally tweeted. I was literally saying, I'm not doing an iPhone thing, but literally all my friends that have Androids, not all the time, but most of the time when they post Instagram stories, it just blur. And someone was like, well, it's like a feature with the Android. It blurs pictures, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, work. I didn't know that. But it was very interesting that.
What I'm saying is, are you going to acknowledge that all the fans were like, wow, why is Monet acting like iPhone elitism isn't a thing?
Because
I see you, Jacob. I just got to finish this thought. Jacob's like, I'm like, I see you. I just got to finish this thought.
Wait, why are you acting like?
I don't know. I think he wants to say something. But I want Jacob to know that I see him, but that I'm just trying to get this straight of thought. Are you going to acknowledge that all the fans were like, iPhone elitism is fully a thing?
No, because it's not all. It's like a lot of them did, but not all of them did. You don't just
You're right.
all.
You're right. Not all 5,600 of our patrons collectively.
I'm just doing it, Bob. Right. Little that is, y'all know that this is so Bob. You're like Monet. Literally all of them, Monet. Monet, show me all of them, Monet. That's such a Bob thing to do.
So, but you still haven't heard of iPhone elitism? I introduced you to the concept.
I mean, there's elitism for everything. There are probably people who have ring light elitism, people who have drag race elitism. Elitism can exist in every context.
Anyway, Monet, you're back in New York City.
I'm in New York.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I come back. We come back tomorrow.
Twist your camera. Monet, that's your fucking bathroom. That's your bedroom behind you. You're on top of your washing machine. I'm not dumb, bitch. You're literally on top of your washing machine right now. I know what your apartment looks like, Monet.
Did you come here for Thanksgiving?
To your home? No, you came to my home. Oh, to New York. No, I did not leave New York City. No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I mean, I didn't leave LA. No, I haven't really left LA since I've been here.
That's not true. You were out of the county of Los Angeles, and I know where you were.
Really?
And if you antagonize me anymore, I will expose where the first episode of where hair is gonna be. You're gonna gag.
I dare you, because I got a little junk on you too. I dare you. Say something. Part your lips to say something nasty right the fuck now.
You act like someone just can't believe it. I'll say it. Don't tell me with a good time. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Let me just say, and I like having good times too, bitch. I'm a sitcom. I'm a black sitcom from the late '80s, bitch. Good times.
Oh my God, Bob, you must be drunk. Good Times was literally in like the fucking 70s. What are you talking about? The late 80s?
Maybe it went into the 80s. I wasn't alive in the 70s. Please forgive me. I wasn't living and breathing.
I will say the fans be dragging. They were like, Bob don't be knowing nothing about black stuff, and you have proven them wrong. Right?
What has anyone ever said? I don't know. So where has that ever happened from?
Bob, oh my God.
I will literally give you until the end of next year to bring a clip of
Go to the episode about black media, and people are gonna be like, what? They're like, Bob did not be knowing about black stuff. Go to the episode about black media. Read the comments.
You've been talking about some young hip. First of all, when you like Tory Lanez, talk about not knowing black stuff. I don't know about young hip hop culture. I don't know about stuff that's brand new, but I know about stuff from when I was young.
I'm just saying what our listeners think.
I don't know about who's hot on TikTok in the young kids these days.
Cut to the queen who literally cannot stop posting 89,000 TikTok videos a day.
I don't post it. I post literally like maybe twice a week. Maybe
Bob, that is
twice a
a
week.
lie. That's a lie. I never been so thin.
I haven't even posted on TikTok in actually
And Bob was like, I have not posted TikTok in a solid 24
I
minutes.
posted today, and then it was 4 days ago, and then it was on the 13th, and then the 12th, and then the 12th, and then the 11th, and then the 10th, and then the 7th. But there was one on 2 a day. Also, my TikTok is popping. You sound very jealous of how popping my TikTok is.
No, it's just that I have my notifications on, so every time you post one, it's like Bob. I'm like, damn, get this nigga go to work.
But are you jealous of how popping my TikTok is, though?
I need to go check. I have not been on TikTok in a minute. I have to go on there.
Well, I have. I'm doing. I have. What do I have? 688,000 TikTok followers.
But are you plastique though?
I don't. I do not have as many as Plastique. But the question is, are you Bob the Drag Queen? But anyway, welcome back to New York City. Like I hear it's very snowy there.
It is very snowy. It's also when it's like that dirty snow. People from, which is really funny. People in London were like, "Oh my god, you're going back home. It's like snowing over there, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but when you're from New York, you don't fucking like snow, bitch. That shit gets so dirty. It's so raggedy. It's annoying."
Oh, somebody's getting comfy.
Well, I want to reiterate. I like to show my fans the real me. I'm not Bob. I don't hide behind the facade of lashes and all those things. I like to be the real Monet.
Yeah, you got me. Look at me and my lashes. Look at me and all my makeup and my lashes right now. I'm just sitting here with my little skull cap on. You caught me, Monet. The New York City snow is treacherous, and also New York City has a way of turning 1 foot of snow into 3 feet of snow or 4 feet of snow because the fucking plows come by
and then they block cars in. It's so rude
for the entire winter, the whole winter. That's the best way to hide a body. Night before it snows, hide a body between the cars, and they'll get covered up.
Girl, down. Also, but driving today in the Uber, I was like, I do not miss having a car in New York City. Like, what? I had a car in New York City for at least like 9 years, and that I don't know how I did it. That shit is so fucking annoying having a car in the city.
Yeah, you was trying to coexist with that snow in the parking spots.
I know. I always make fun because I used to have like all these like coexist and tolerance and queer.
Have you seen it's like it says coexist and it has like all the religious iconography on there's like a crescent moon and a Star of David and a cross and a hammer and a sickle.
Yeah. Because Bob, I like to let people know what you get. Like when you see my car, you know who's driving that car. A peaceful faggot.
I would expect a tofu eating gray haired woman from Connecticut to get out of the car who goes, I just really want everyone to know that I'm being peaceful. Speaking of gray haired ladies, we should take a little break.
Are we? Is it that long already? Okay.
And we're black.
Stop saying Shea stuff. Anyway,
oh no, Chicken says I'm black. Anyway,
how's your warm Christmas going? Well, your warm holiday season. Do you love it?
It's. I mean, LA is not like completely warm. Today, I did walk to go meet a friend to have like a social distance coffee, and well, I didn't have coffee. I actually had a chocolate milk, an almond chocolate milk, because I don't really drink coffee like that.
Bob, who are you? Not an almond chocolate milk. Ew, get out of here, nigga. Who you think you are?
I've been literally drinking almond milk since you've known me. Like
not
since
that,
you
but
met me, I've been drinking almond milk.
Bobby, but you're not like the tea, coffee, hot chocolate girl. You're not that girl.
It's not hot chocolate. It's almond milk with Hershey syrup in it. I didn't have Earl Grey. I literally had almond milk.
I was like,
put Hershey syrup and then you shake it up.
She goes to LA now. She's going to oxygen bar. She's having avocado toast. She's doing all this fucking LA shit.
This literally just proves that you're not listening to anything I'm saying. When I've literally been drinking almond milk since you've never seen whole milk in my fridge or you've never seen dairy milk in my fridge as long as you've known me.
Do you know Kim makes her own almond milk, which is too much?
Honey on the Brunch to make her own almond milk. You blend the almonds and then you grab the cheesecloth and it's a whole thing.
It's too
and vanilla
much.
and cinnamon. I mean, It's. I mean, it doesn't taste like almond breeze. To tell you that, that's for goddamn sure.
Do
Anyway,
you
what I was
know?
saying was, I went to this social distance coffee or beverage this morning, and I put my little leather jacket on, and bitch, the weather said you about to fucking toast. It was hot as hell, but
Well,
then
that's
2 days ago it was cold.
this doesn't think LA will be like blazing hip hop and R&B during the day, and it will be fucking frozen at night. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
we're practically in the desert.
I know. I mean,
But
you should be make sure you don't ask Alaska to come and drink coffee and paint in the car on the way there, girl. She might flip out on you.
girl, LA is really switching her wigs, making it feel like we cheating. How do you feel about this year? I mean, actually, I don't even want to ask the question. This year, there are no words to describe. I mean, what are we gonna do when when kids are like, "How was 2020?" Or like my nephew's unborn children or my niece's unborn children will be like, "How was 2020?" And I'll be like, "Girl."
Well, I think I this is like a thing in my life. Like after like time passes or something, I like forget. Like for example, like things that you may have that I may have been really upset with you like a month ago, a year ago. I literally once like enough time passes, I literally forget my level of anger. And you know this about me. I don't hold on to resentment except for like certain things here and there. I don't really hold on to resentment.
I don't know. You did once attack a man in an industry because he
That's different. That was a racist ass shit that really changed my life. Of course, I'm gonna be fucking mad about that forever.
Hey, you still talk about the dress?
That just happened. That was a month ago.
Well, I'll see you in a week. We'll see where you're at, girl.
I forgive you for a vegan argument. I forgave you for that.
No, but I forgave you. And let's never forget that. Okay. Did you all the fans were typing in Spotify telling you that you can actually go on and
I did it.
Did you do it?
And it's not as cool.
Don't do it, girl. It's not worth it. Don't
it.
do
Literally, Apple needs to be ashamed of themselves for their year the end wrap up. That shit is so crunchy. It looked like that shit was produced on the goddamn Android.
Who was your most played artist?
SZA.
My most played artist of the year was Adele.
You still listen to Adele like that? Damn.
Let me try it now. Adele gets me together. Can you find my wrap up, babe? I can't remember. Yeah, I think my most played artist of the year was Adele, and I mean, she's it. Like, I just love her. Like, she's
epic. Bob, you are a mid-20s white woman,
and my
It depends what you're looking for. So this is the full wrap of your top 10.
Guys, this is my favorite part of the. This is my favorite part of the podcast when Bob is trying to navigate technology. It is literally my favorite.
So my two most played songs were. This is the variety. My number one played song was "Grillin' Niggas" by Cupcake,
and "There for You" by Monét X Change.
And my number two played song was "Discounts" by Cupcake, and then it was Adele, "All I Ask," and then Beyonce, "My Power." And then also OT Genesis, "Everybody Mad," because we kept doing that dance.
Oh God, everybody mad. Which we never. Well, to be fair, we don't have a tour to do it on, but we never. We haven't. But best believe when we do our tour, we are doing the "Everybody Mad" dance at some point.
It's gonna be so old. It's gonna be so old.
Whatever, but it's one of those dances like single ladies.
You know, everybody's gonna be mad that we're doing it.
You can do single ladies today, and people are still like, "This is fierce."
And you can do Thriller today. People say, "Yeah." I'm very proud that "Cupcake" was my number one stream song of the year. I'm very
lick. I wanna suck your dick.
Well, she stopped making dirty music, and now she makes like really aggressive, angry rap music. She's got there's some stuff going on with Cupcake. She's got like a really interesting online presence. It's a lot going on there.
I loved really dirty songs. There's this song by Jhené Aiko called "On the Way," and it's basically talking about like fucking this nigga and like it's called "Pussy Fairies on the Way." She's like spit on that shit, make it glisten, stroke it while it come and then I'm kissing, girl. That shit. I love me a nice dirty little song, girl. It's like ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Could you
nasty
could
as
you
hell.
could you could you ever do a song like that?
Yeah, I could. I mean, I wrote a WAP verse. I can't find it. I don't know where the hell it is because
Oh my god! Oh my god! Can we
because you
tell the
wanted to
fans
do
what? Yes, can we tell the fans what we're gonna do?
what we were gonna do. Can we emphasis on what we were gonna do?
Yeah, Bob and I were gonna like really like when WAP came out, we had wrote our own. I have mine too. I can find mine. Bob, find yours. Let's read it.
Let me see if I can find my WAP verse. In
Yeah, I don't know where mine would be.
oh,
Fuck,
I
where did
found
I
mine
save
already.
it? You
I
did?
love watching Monet try to struggle with technology. This is my favorite part of the podcast when Monet struggles with technology.
I'm not struggling. I just don't think I saved it because when we were like we're not doing it, I'm like, well, fuck this shit then.
Okay, mine is problematic.
Is it? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I wrote you moving in, better sign the lease. Tell this pussy better rest in peace. Better sink my battleship to this bitch walk with a lip. Treat it like Target. Get to looting. Hit this pussy with a high dukin'. All that talk don't mean a thing. Your dick is LAPD and his pussy's Rodney King.
Oh, thank God we didn't do it. We'd have been fucking
Then it says,
canceled.
can't we all just get along? Make this pussy sing a song.
Oh my God, this would be the second time I'd have been canceled by proxy with your ass. What was the other thing that you almost got me canceled for? It was something, and I was like, Bob Wood.
Monet, these are some good lyrics.
Bob, not like Rodney King. That is too much.
Treat it like Target, get to looting, hit this pussy with a hot dukin'. I need
That
to
is a
write
good
verse
one.
about it.
I like that rhyme. But the Rodney King one is especially think about when WAP came out. It was about the time of when we were in the thickums of Black Lives Matter. That was a lot, Bob.
I think it's a great lyric. All that talk don't mean anything. Your dick is LAPD and his pussy's Rodney King.
Oh my God. You are a mess. You are a mess.
Can you
Anyway,
acknowledge those are some great lyrics?
I don't know, Bob. I'm not acknowledging nothing. If that's all Bob lyrics. Go, cancel him. Don't cancel me. Can you describe 2021 word, Roberta?
Messed the fucked. Fucked. The word is fucked.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I mean, but now that we on the end of it, though. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And we've learned 2020 has taught us to accept crumbs. Like we will take anything. It's kind of like when it's been cold in New York City all year long, and then right around March, it's like 64 degrees, and everyone's like, tank tops.
Yeah.
Because we have been taught to accept a crumb of heat, and we think that it's warm, knowing full and damn well 64 degrees is not shorts and tank top weather. But we want it to be so bad that we will force ourselves to believe. So we have had some really shitty stuff go on this year, and then we had some like slightly less shitty stuff, and we were like, we nailed it. This is
Except
it.
for the election. The election was a pretty big thing that happened that really is going to change a lot of lives.
I do think it's going to change a lot of lives. I mean, I think a lot of us, well, that's the thing about the Democratic Party. We are ready and willing to accept a candidate who was not our first pick with open arms because
Right.
we had a greater enemy, shall we say.
Mm-hmm. Have you learned or developed any new skills this year? I will say, I think that you have gotten better with technology.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have though. I mean, everyone like we're all forced to do stuff. I mean, actually speaking of which, all the patrons know this. If you come to one of our live parties where Monet watches movies and where I watch Drag Race, and Monet filled in for me once, I think we can all acknowledge that I know how to use Zoom a lot better than Monet.
I will agree. You love Zoom. I'm not a Zoom fan. I don't live that Zoom life. You were obsessed with Zoom. They had one time when Bob really started getting on the Zoom thing. Every time we had to have when we could just normally talk on the fucking phone, Bob was like, I'm gonna send a Zoom link, Monet. I'm like, why are you sending a Zoom link for us to have a normal conversation? Because I want to show you things, Monet.
Yeah, because you can screen share and you can share your sound. Communicating through Zoom, in my opinion, is often easier than just like if I want to talk to you on the phone, I have to send you a link and then wait for you to open the link and then ask you if the link is playing. But on a computer, I can just say, "Oh, look at this." Look, we can look at it together. That makes perfect sense. And you know it does.
Also, all your friends know when Bob is obsessed with something, Bob will make sure that everyone he is in contact with is obsessed with it as well.
I'm not obsessed with Zoom. I just thought it was an efficient way of sharing.
Data. Admit it. Zoom makes you fucking come. You love it. You can't get enough of it.
Yeah, Zoom hits my Zoom spot. my Z spot.
Have you ever had your A spot hitting?
My A spot?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Are you doing a thing?
No.
A spot?
Yes, dudes have an A spot. Like, women have a G spot, men have an A spot. It's like when a dude is hitting you from the back and they're tickling that prostate and it makes you come.
Well, I would like to say that AFAB and AMAB, wow, problematic. Please cancel Monet. Some women have prostates, Monet. Some women have prostates. Wow, Monet's really, really a turf. I didn't realize Monet was a turf.
I just did a quick Google, Monet. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, Monet's making that up. The prostate is also considered a G spot.
Well, it's also, it's like an Urban Dictionary thing to call it the A spot, but it's like basically the same thing for a prostate. It's like an Urban Dictionary thing. Everyone knows that.
I don't think anyone knows that.
Okay, can y'all please sound off below if you heard of it being called the A spot, when your prostate is. I'm looking at it right now.
A spot. A spot, the most erogenous zone in the female, located over the cervix. That's at UrbanDictionary.com.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you just made up a definition of the word A spot.
No, well,
you said it was Urban Dictionary. I literally went to Urban Dictionary.
Okay, first of all, you didn't do anything. Let's make that clear. You ain't do shit. You ain't do shit. Doesn't
matter. Monet, all I'm saying is, can you just say that you got your facts a little wrong?
And in my circle, we call it the A spot because the women's was the G spot.
But you just said you just said everyone knows it's on Urban Dictionary. And you're like, well, in my circle, bitch, who's your circle? I'm in your fucking circle. Who the fuck is your circle? Who are these niggas in your circle?
The actual niggas.
Then let's call up some of these niggas right now and ask them what the A spot is.
My phone is charging.
I got Kamika's phone number.
Kamika and I talk about the A spot.
What? So okay, so it's not me and it's not Kamika.
My friend Tyrone.
Wait, I'm just calling all your close friends.
Tyrone is my close friend.
It's not me and Kamika. So when you say my circle, are you referring to just you and Tyrone? Is this just something you and Tyrone say?
Me, Tyrone, Arcia.
Call Arcia.
My phone is literally charging. It's in the room.
I got Arcia number.
You do not have Arcia's number.
I certainly do.
You are such a liar.
Oh, Arcia. We can bleep this out, but the one that ends it is trust me, it's Arcia. I'm about to
call Arcia. Arcia is not gonna answer.
Mailbox belonging to 973.
That was a number. How did you get
a mailbox belonging to?
Because me and Arcia spoke and hung out and we bonded. I know you've been trying to keep me and Arcia separate for years, but we know each other now, Monet.
Girl, Arcia is so crazy. She is so great. Arcia is crazy as hell.
I'm gonna text you. Do you know what an A spot is? And don't take.
I don't have my phone.
Just say you made it up.
I did not make it up. People, please sound up below if you've heard of it being called the A spot. I swear to God, I definitely have, and that's what I grew up calling it.
I just love how I went from Urban Dictionary to everyone to Urban Dictionary to my circle of friends to literally just these two friends in my circle who I can't contact right now because my phone's dead.
Was this, oh yeah. Did you meet any of your goals you set this year? I mean, one of them you did during like a little bit before shutdown and quarantine and stuff. You were really working out and you were on your everyday no matter what, and you had lost a bunch of weight.
But luckily, you can also reverse our goals too. You see, you meet them, and then you go back so you can meet it again.
Absolutely.
So, and the only reason I gained all this weight because I just really love the process of losing weight. So I've gained. So I've intentionally put on 40 pounds so that I could lose that 40
Isn't it so fucked up that it's so hard to lose weight, but so fucking easy? Bitch, I know some people like this woman on Instagram. Her name is her Instagram used to be Black Bombshell. Now it's like Living Something, and like she was like at the gym literally every day. And when she would go to the gym for like 2 days, she would be like, "This is crazy. Like, how did all of my definition go away in 2 days after I've been going consistently every day for like 2 months?" It's so wild to me. That's so fucking annoying that's how the universe works.
Well, it wasn't 2 days for me, but also there's a thing. If in terms of definition, you can actually gain and lose definition in a matter of days. It's really easy. If you drink a lot of water, you'll lose your definition because you'll be bloated. If you're like skinny enough to have definition, if you dehydrate, you will be ripped. Like a lot of those bodybuilders, they dehydrate right
Really?
before they have a competition because you basically you don't drink water, you eat like salty food, and then your body just like sucks up all like small amounts of salty food, and then your body just like has no water retention whatsoever, and then basically the next day you just chug water and then you just bloat.
Really?
Yeah, and Mitch knows some bodybuilders. He can probably confirm this. Yeah. So
Wow.
so so in terms of definitions, actually, I mean, girl, you ever heard of morning skinny? You wake up in the morning, you are as skinny as you're gonna be because you have not been eating or consuming anything for hours. So that's why in the mornings you weigh yourself and you're as skinny as you can be. And then toward the end of the day, after you've been eating and living and existing, you just end up getting a little thick. A little
Yeah.
thick.
I've attained some of my goals I had
But I will say
for
this too, though. Sorry, before we move on, it may be
wow,
easier.
cut
Like
me off,
it
huh?
may. No, I wasn't done. It may be easier to like gain the weight back, but it also feels better to gain weight. Like the process of what you do to gain weight
Oh,
feels
100%.
better than the process of what it is to lose weight. It just eating what you want and like it
Girl,
just
it's
feels
so
great.
good. Bitch,
It's the
okay,
tip.
so you know how the UK notoriously has shitty food? Bitch, I found 4 spots, Bob. Of course, obviously Nando's, but this other place called Absurd Bird, you would fucking cream your knickers.
What you call me? Niggas,
Listen,
please.
it was literally some of the best fried chicken tenders I've ever had in my life.
Well, I'm trying to like eat less fried food. Well, I mean meat. I'm really been because I'm dating two vegans right now. I've been eating vegan, and I do feel better about myself when I eat vegan. So I'm trying to lean into that, um, lifestyle because we've had our vegan talk. Hold on. Um, we, we've had our vegan talk before, and I do want to lean into that lifestyle. So I had a nice vegan Thai meal today.
Oh God, LA. Here we go. All this LA
Like
shit.
when you met me, I
You were
was vegetarian.
vegetarian. I
So
know.
like, so don't act like this is not new stuff. I'm
Well,
just
that's not
circling
vegan.
back.
Vegan is
I
so LA. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have my.
I was also vegan before you met me. I was vegan, and then you met me. I was
Yeah, and that's
vegetarian.
when that's when you was in Atlanta trying to move to LA. You were trying to pick up with the times.
I was not vegan in Atlanta. My veganism journey started in New York, and my whole thing was in New York City. So this is not a product of Los Angeles. I also have no qualms with with having LA isms in my body. When I moved to New York City, I was mostly very much a Southerner, and then a lot of things started happening, and then a lot of New York. I started being affected by my surroundings, so I started becoming very New York in my mannerisms, in my behavior. It definitely affected me, and LA will probably have that same effect on me.
Okay. My goals for 2020. I don't know which ones I have not. I mean, I think every year you always like set all these like really big goals for yourself, and whatever happens in the year happens. But I've done some great things. I made a West End debut, and I think that's a pretty. It wasn't necessarily a goal I had going into the year, but definitely one I accomplished. And I'm really proud of.
But once somebody offered you money, it became a goal.
Hello.
Also, your show got syndicated, which is lovely.
Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, so some good things have happened in 2020.
And are we not going to acknowledge the amazing growth that is going on our Patreon? Like, this is massive. 2020 has been huge for Sibling Rivalry in terms of our Patreon. I'm very, very, very proud of the content that we're turning out over there. If you're just listening to this, you can go over to our Patreon, join us. So you can actually see the video of us. I know that I wasn't in drag at the beginning, but I've been getting in drag throughout the podcast. So if now I'm in full drag now, so you can join our Patreon and see that.
Honestly, you were saying that, I was like, wait, I was like, also, I want to say this because we get this too. If you are listening to this or watching this on YouTube, you see the first 10 minutes, bitch, this is a podcast. We don't have to do visuals. We do visuals because we want to. We're not obligated to give y'all motherfuckers visuals. Okay, it's a motherfucking podcast. If you want the visuals, you go to Patreon, period.
Wow. As soon as she lost that Miss Congeniality crown, she really leaned into it. Lean back.
That should get me crazy. They're like, because what it is, the people, they get a little disrespectful. They're like, you guys are so ridiculous. Like how dare you not give us the whole video? I'm like, bitch, I don't owe you nothing. Susan, Alex, Rachel, Kendra.
Okay, Colleen about to run over there while you playing.
Oh yeah, right. She really is though. I forgot.
I mean, I will say this: there is a culture online that is really picky and demanding in regards to free content. Like, absolutely free. You don't pay $1. You just show up, and then I feel like back in the 90s and early 2000s, we were like, I remember watching TV and then just also watching 10 minutes of commercials per TV show. And just watching them, just being like, oh, it's a commercial. Yes. Now folks get a 15-second commercial and be like, I've seen people plug their ears to be like, la, 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 to not hear ads. And I'm like, this is the price you pay for free content. Now, I subscribe to YouTube Premium, so I don't watch commercials. But then again, on Hulu, I don't have Hulu Super Duper Premium. So when I watch Hulu shows, bitch, I watch commercials. And that is what it is.
Yeah. That is so true. I remember watching. Do you know who still does that? Because everyone knows I fucking love Judge Judy. I'm happy I'm back at home because I can't watch it over there because you can't get DVR over there. But so when you watch Judge Judy, everyone knows this. The first 11 minutes of the show are straight through. Bitch, after 11 minutes, Judge Judy has a commercial every 2 minutes.
Did you be like, I've decided, and we're going back to break?
Bob, literally though, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, can we cut the guy? But again, it's free. Well, actually, it is TV. It's free TV, so that makes sense. But yeah, people are so entitled. Amanda Seales did a whole rant about it. She was like, I give y'all a podcast for free. She's like, I give you my YouTube for free. She was like, I talk on this Instagram live every day for free. Now you want me to join this other thing to give y'all free content. She's like, what? She's like, what more can I get? Like, I'm giving you everything I have. Like, what else?
Well, that's also interesting to me because, when you and I did our sibling rivalry get down, our video get down, digital get down with Peppermint.
Oh yeah.
And we charged, in my opinion, way too little.
I mean, 1,000%.
What we charged was $50 for a picture and a 5-minute meet and greet.
Girl,
and in my opinion, that's really
a steal.
And folks were like, you have the nerve. And I was like, bitch, you have some nerve. You are getting a picture and you're getting this time. And also, I'm getting something out of it too, but I don't think that's asking for anything crazy. And also, if you don't want it, just don't do it.
And also, but the funny thing was, if people be like, this is a pandemic. How dare you take money from people? A, we're not making you do it. B, I think people forget that you and I have employees that we are also trying to employ through a pandemic. You have your assistant you're paying for people who are producing your videos. Like, we're paying people helping employ people. So like we're trying to generate income for ourselves, so we keep people working as well. So it's just like
But we're
layers.
also, you and I are also, we are both small businesses. I mean, I've grown physically, but my business itself is still like, we are small businesses. So
Right.
we are not raking in tens of millions of well, I don't know what Monet is doing. I'm not raking in
Yeah,
tens
yeah.
of,
Speak for yourself, honey.
yeah, something tells me your West End show with 250 people in the audience was raking in tens of millions.
First of all, it was 436 people in the audience. How fucking
Super
dare
spreader,
you?
super spreader, super spreader, super spreader. So you admit it. They were all sitting side by side, coughing directly into each other's mouths while you
And
talking.
French kissing. Don't forget that part.
What about, okay, I want to go back to music for a second.
Mhm.
Can we talk about, this was the year of Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
No, yeah, no, this was the rise of the Stallion. Like, this was her year. She, honestly, she went from being like one, like City Girls level rapper
Yeah. Yeah.
to being literally like a step below Cardi B. That's huge.
Do you think Megan is a step below Cardi? That close, you think?
I mean, Megan was half of one of the, not one of the, probably the biggest song phenomenon of the past couple of years.
No, not past couple years of this year.
WAP was what else was big as WAP besides Despacito?
No, 2020. I'm talking about.
I mean, of 2020, I think that WAP was definitely the biggest song of
Yeah.
2020. And it was just, not
Bodak
only that,
Yellow.
but like,
Bodak Yellow was 2 years ago, Bob. Bodak Yellow is probably one of the biggest rapping songs ever.
but also the cultural impact of WAP is just like, this is a massive, like, the song itself was just a really big deal. It was just, it was huge. And I mean, like, for example, when I look at, I mean, like, Cardi B's I Like It got 1 billion downloads, and WAP got half a billion, and that's just in, that's not even a year. That's
Mm-hmm.
not even a year. Like, it got more downloads than her song Money. Like, it was, I mean,
Bodak Yellow.
streams.
Look at Bodak Yellow.
Bodak's not, it's not in the top songs, so I can't
Oh,
really tell.
got it. Oh yeah! Oh my
And
God! The Savage
I
remix.
forgot about. Oh, also the folks were saying, can we?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the folks were also like, can we get Mitch a mic? I want to hear what Mitch is saying. People said that in the thing. Yeah, not to mention, she fucking, I think it all started off with that Beyonce Savage moment. So the number one song was The Weeknd Blinding Lights. But I could not sing a single note from The Weeknd Blinding Lights.
Yes, but you audibly you'll know. Oh, that song. Especially if you're on TikTok, you know exactly what song it is. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. When all the people run in and they do that little choreograph thing together, you know if you heard it.
It's the Weeknd music is too friendly. It's too like boop bop be la doodly dee.
Bob, no, it is not. You know that one of his biggest songs with the song with those girls stripping and like she's like makes her ass twerk with the gun 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 gun. It's not friendly music. What are you talking about?
It's just not a great. Like, I like my music. Like, I like music that's like Megan, Jay-Z,
Monet
Cardi.
Exchange.
I just like, I like really, I personally like Cupcake. I personally just love like really, really aggressive, mean ass music.
I'm not that. I'm very SZA. I'm Summer Walker. I'm her. I'm those kind of vibes. But you know what? That makes sense because you're a very aggressive person. So I feel like oftentimes like the type of music that we listen to is a reflection of our personality.
I like some of SZA's songs, but if you listen to Cupcake's Grilling Niggas, like, this song is like, is so good.
When you listen because Bob also is when you at Bob's house, you're watching YouTube and whatever. When you like are sitting with your partners and who are none of them are black, and you are listening to songs that like
none of them, like they're six, like they're six. You could have said neither.
Hey, listen to the songs that are just literally every other word is the N word. Do you ever feel uncomfortable?
No. Sometimes I look directly at Jacob, and I'd be like, I want to let these hoes know that none of y'all niggas is safe. Like, what was the song that there was some nigga line in Getting to the Money. I've been getting to the money. Everybody mad. Same old nigga from the
Uh,
block. Same old nigga with the hey, same old nigga from the trap. Everybody hating on him, then he bounced right back. I done spent a whole lot of time overseas. I mean, that is a great song. I
um,
love, yeah.
what do you think the best movie you saw this year? Obviously, nothing. I can't think of anything new I saw this
Cats.
year.
Cats.
Ew.
I'm just kidding. Okay, let's take a break. I'll tell you after the break.
Okay.
Could you
All right.
imagine?
We's back. We's back, yo.
The best movie of the year.
I
I don't know. Do you have one?
Parasite was really good. I really enjoyed Parasite.
I
That was
really
this year,
love
right?
it.
Yeah, that was this year.
I really love the acting in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That
I
was
haven't seen it
fantastic.
yet.
This is not a new movie or a TV show, but I recently discovered The Comeback.
Oh yeah, you've been talking. You've been obsessed with it for the past couple of weeks.
Girl, The Comeback is one of the best shows that has ever. It was so fun. Lisa Kudrow in The Comeback. You know how black folks go crazy for what's her name? Sarah Paulson.
Black folks goes great for Sarah Paulson.
It's a whole thing on TikTok. There's a big trend of black folks online being like, when I say I hate when I say I hate white women, never am I talk about this queen. There's a whole movement on TikTok where black folks go hard for Sarah Paulson. It's a whole movement. It's a whole thing.
Work.
That's me with Lisa Kudrow. Like when I say white people are annoying, never am I talking about the queen Lisa Kudrow. She's just The Comeback was one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. There were moments where I was on the floor. You know when I'm crying, laughing. You see me when I'm like crying, and my stomach hurts from laughing. Lisa Kudrow got me together so fucking. Oh, it's just so funny.
Like funnier than like Jack and Karen and like the original Will and Grace.
Yes, yes. Lisa Kudrow. This is solidified with me the fact that Lisa Kudrow was the best part of Friends. I wasn't like a super Friends person like that, but
Me
like
either.
everything about The Comeback is. Have you seen the whole show yet? The whole series. It's only 2 seasons.
I've never seen anything of The Comeback.
If you have HBO Max, you have to, Monet.
I have
I
HBO
will
Max.
I'll watch it with you. I will watch it again with you. It is that good. Have you seen Veneno?
I have not, but I heard it's really good. Well, now I'm back because there's no HBO Max in the UK, so I have to catch more. I have to catch up on this thing. Everyone's talking about this.
In the UK, it's called HBO Max.
I had to catch up on so many HBO Max things, like the Persons of Bel Air stuff is on there. Also, the Euphoria. Everyone's talking about this like Euphoria thing that happened. I need to watch. Everyone's saying how crazy it is.
Euphoria's on Netflix, isn't it?
No,
is
it's
it on HBO. Oh.
It's on HBO Max.
Have you ever? I should know this. I'm on HBO.
Have you ever seen Euphoria?
I watched one episode. I watched like the Christmas special.
Yeah, that's what everyone's talking about.
That's the only one I've seen.
Well, you need to watch this series, Bob. That show is so crazy. It's like what you think you were doing in high school. These kids are fucking doing fentanyl, okay, and getting wild.
I want to make this very clear. I was the president of the drama club. I was not doing anything.
Okay, well, what your friends were doing, what other kids were doing, Bob?
Not my friends. I didn't hang out with anyone who did. I mean, I did. One of the kids. I mean, I did go to a school that was. We didn't do like crack and shit. I mean, there were kids smoking. I went to a black school. We weren't doing like meth. Like black kids smoke weed and cigarettes. Like black kids ain't out here fucking smoking meth and doing, popping mollies at fucking school.
Have you ever seen the musical Reefer Madness?
I know a little bit about it, but I've never seen the whole thing.
Oh, me either.
I'm glad you brought this up, man. Thank you so much for bringing it up.
So you think Megan Thee Stallion was the musical artist of 2020?
For me, Megan, this was the year of Thee Stallion. Like honestly, for me, it was when she released Good News, and when I heard the song Shots Fired, I was like, this is her year. Who taking shots said, goofy ass bitch, watching me succeed from your knees sucking dick. I was like, go off. Imagine me giving a fuck it was your fucking birthday. You and your feelings. I just thought it was another Thursday. I was like, I love Megan. And I loved her back when like when she was like this like tall girl from Texas I remember when it was like, have you heard of Megan Thee Stallion? Like, I loved her. I'm very lucky that I was able to like two artists that I'm very happy to say I've like remember when they were like underground and like watched them grow are Lizzo and Megan Thee Stallion. Like
Yeah,
that, I'm
Lizzo.
very proud to be able to say that. I was like, I remember I tipped Lizzo $20
DragCon.
at DragCon, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god, yeah, Lizzo. Yeah, she has such a great story, and I really
Oh, amazing!
I love
I
it.
remember tweeting out, "Lizzo is the future of Black music," and she retweeted. That's how long ago it was when she, before she became the most Grammy nominated artist of the year.
Yeah, and now she would never.
Well, she still follows me. Does she follow you?
Of course, Lizzo follows me. I love Lizzo.
Well, it's so easy to check. You know, I can check your lies within seconds, right?
Okay, go ahead, check it, baby.
Because you know, I know that she follows your drag sister Eureka O'Hara.
Does she follow Eureka?
I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't think I'm like it. Let's see who's she following. Not looking good, Monet. Not
What are
looking
you even
good.
looking at? Are you busy? Are you on your text messages?
I'm in Twitter.
Oh,
When you go to their Twitter, it says following. Anyone that you follow, they're matched up at the top. And Monet, you know, you're not there, but you know who is? Roberta. You gagging? Out of the 261 people she follows, I'm one of them.
that's fine. I don't need Twitter for accolades. Me and Lizzo we text, so I don't need to be on Twitter with her.
I'm sure. But yeah, I do feel like it was Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like 2019 was Lizzo. 2020 is Megan for me.
Who do you
How
think
about
is
you?
who's gonna be 2021? You think?
I'm like, I wanted to be someone like explicitly queer. Like for me, honestly, what would really like feed my soul is if somehow
Toxic.
2021 was the year of Shia Diamond. If Shia
Uh,
Diamond was able to like skyrocket to see like I don't think y'all know how amazing to folks listening to this podcast. Stop everything. I don't care if you never come back to this. Not. I don't care if you don't return to this episode. Not ever come back
but
to
I was
this
like, I
episode.
don't know if you ever listen to this podcast ever again. Fucking fuck our shit. Damn,
No,
nigga.
Shia Diamond is just such an impressive artist, and she was on the Happiest Season. She has some great songs on the Happiest Season. She did the theme song for We're Here, but which is in this. I mean, she is such a true artist. Her music, her voice, her story. She is a trans woman who went to jail when she was like prison, not your prison, when she was like, I think 20 or 30, got out in her 40s and like did her transition in prison
Wow.
and then came out and I mean it was she's epic. Like she's an icon. I was so lucky we had her at Black Queer Town Hall, which is one of my goals that I said this year that I was able to reach. And her set is available on YouTube for free at Black Queer Town Hall. Epic. Like
Word.
producing that like studio session was just such a treat. She's a fucking she is on her way to icon status, mark my words.
Also, did you? I saw that Peppermint's part of the Glad board this year. That's so great. It's so fierce.
That is very Peppermint. Peppermint don't be saying nothing to nobody. They're like, oh, by the way, Pep's an advisor on the Biden's.
I mean, but
Pep's in Biden's
you
cabinet.
can't. I would not be gagged if tomorrow Pep put out a press release. I'm like, yeah, I'm the secretary of New York Biden state. I'm like,
Oh
work.
yes, welcome to the new Secretary of State, Peppermint.
And Pepper would be up there in her White House picture. There's a big old Golden Globes girl just up there like, hey y'all.
Well, so whenever Pep is out like doing her out of drag like a business lady look, she wears her braids,
I love it.
and then but still, girl, the globes are gonna be in the shot, girl. She has like her glasses and like everything, but then just a fucking. I mean, it consider that half of each titty is out. It's just one full titty out of the fuck. 'Cause half.
What are you doing for New Year's this year? Oh, you're doing your that gig.
Yeah, I have a gig with PEG, and I'm going to be hosting with Alaska, and Trixie and Katya, and Peppermint and Cracker are going to be hosting the East Coast version. What are you doing?
Work. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything for New Year's Eve, which I'm like really honestly happy about. Well, I'm gonna go see my aunt in Brooklyn, but that's about it.
Rose.
Yeah, I'm gonna because I have like a whole bunch of packages over there and stuff, and I'm gonna like kind of. She's cooking some, West Indians really go out for fucking New Year's and Christmas. So I have like some oxtail, some macaroni and cheese, some rice
I
and
didn't know
some rice
West
and
Indians went
peas.
crazy for New Year's. Well, I don't think Black Americans go out for New. The Black Americans do not do crazy stuff on New Year's.
They cook, or will we cook?
No, that's what I mean. Like Black Americans don't cook on New Year's Eve.
Really?
Like, yeah, we do collard greens and black eyed peas, but that's it. Like
Um,
literally just collard greens and black eyed peas. Like that's the meal. It's like a tradition. You eat it for good luck.
well, what my grandmother used to do. My grandmother every New Year's Eve, literally at 12:01, she'd go in the street with a pan of rice, and she would just be throwing them over her shoulder.
Cooked rice.
No, like not cooked rice.
Yeah, no, Black Americans do not. Well, we have a lot of food traditions, but in my experience, at least Southerners, we don't do any. We go out like on New Year's. You go out somewhere. You don't like. It's not like a gather around family. It's not one of those moments. It's like let's go out in the world.
What was the last time you didn't work on New Year's Eve?
2 New Years ago, I was. It was me, Jacob, and Nick, and I was like, it was one no, because last New Year we were at your parents. It was 2 New Years ago, and I was sick. I got sick. We were just in my apartment, like watching the countdown and like drinking Welch's sparkling cider, and somehow I just got sick and started vomiting like everywhere. Not everywhere in the toilet, but like I was just vomiting the whole night. No, like the whole night, I just kept vomiting in the toilet. It was so upsetting, and I think as the clock ticked down, I was just like, my face was in the fucking. It felt like I was like I was drunk again. And then last New Year's, I was in Philadelphia with Jacob and Nick again, and Jacob's parents, baking cookies.
Y'all don't know when Bob is sick, girl. It's like the whole Bob is walking around. He's like hand on his hips. He's like Monet. I don't feel well, Monet. I am not well. You love saying
I'm
that.
not well.
I'm not well.
Why is that so funny to you? Why is that so funny?
Because it's just like what in the old English? I am like I doth has not felt this well upon the forest.
Well, I say it because you'll be like, you keep fucking with me, and I'm like, Monet, I'm not well. Like it's a plea. It's like, Monet, I know that we do a back and forth, but in this moment, I don't have the dexterity or the strength. I'm not well.
I may be coming to LA to see
Also,
you.
if everyone wonder, by the way, if you want to see me when I was sick, go to the Sibling Rivalry tour in Canada. That was with 4 root canals that all were dry sockets. I was having intense headaches, so I can turn it out when I'm sick. Just so y'all know.
Bitch, don't be acting. You wasn't that damn sick.
I'm on. I was not well on that tour. You know that I was fucked up on that tour. You know that too.
Every time we would go to an airport, Bob would just be all the way by himself, sitting by himself in a thing, just like hat on with his fucking hat on, his Beats earphones in, like. Also, when Bob holds his head, he takes his thumb and his pointer finger like this, and the other 3 are just always away from his face. He's like, literally like that.
Oh, I'm not well. You're so silly.
That shit is so funny. You are so funny. You should do comedy. You're so funny.
I think I'll think about it. Last question I'll ask you: I mean, everyone asks it every year. Do you have the New Year's resolution?
I don't believe in resolutions. I don't believe in making these things for the year. Like I'm just gonna go into the year hoping good things happen and try my best to make them happen. I'm not a resolution. Like I'm gonna stop eating this. I'm gonna only do, like whatever. I'm not that girl. Are you?
You know what? One of my favorite things people say. In the new year, I'm leaving all the fake bitches behind. I'm like, it sounds like every year you pick up a bunch of new fake bitches. Like, if you're leaving fake bitches every year, how many fake bitches have you been gathering over the course of your? No, I mean, I like to set goals. I don't really set resolutions, but I do like to set goals. I am buying a home in 2021. By the time 2021 ends, I will be a home owner, which I'm very excited about. I also am going to get Monet to. I'm going to get Monet to officially commit to moving to Los Angeles, which is a goal of mine. Which I'm, by the way, I am so close to right now. Like Monet is this close to snapping and being like, "I'll do it." And I'm gonna do some more writing. I really have been like writing has been like a huge part of my 2020.
Let's be very clear. If I move to LA, it'll be because of Naomi Smalls, not because of you.
We'll see.
Let's be clear. Be very clear.
Let me be clear, Donald. Let me be clear.
Well, you know, if I move to LA, it'll be because The View has started in LA.
Well, I think that what you're saying is very nice. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. All right, we're done. I love you. When are you visiting LA? You said you're visiting. When are you coming?
We'll talk after this. It's like a whole thing. It's like a thing.
And whatever it is, I will spill it too.
Please, I will literally record my own separate podcast only talking about where you were just at for we're here. It will be an hour of me talking about the city you were just in.
Well, if you and Patty can get the time right, you won't even be able to get the podcast.
I'll be reciting the history of that city, when it was founded, what are the major cultural things to do in that city, how long the city has been on the map. It will be an hour-long podcast about that city. So try me.
And if you do that, I'm going to do a whole podcast about how Tina Burner got her name. All right, bye.